Hi Tobias.
Tom, great to have you.
Really good to see you here at Intertraffic, and we're going to find out a bit more about Jenoptik.
For the first time here at Intertraffic from Jenoptik, we are showcasing our new distracted driving solution, which we have been piloting in the first projects now. So we are able now to detect mobile phone usage during driving as well as seatbelt. We've done that in the past with partner solutions, now taking it to the next level and started to develop our own solution, as well as showcasing here, for example, in our background, the noise detection solution.
We see ourselves on the noise detection.
That is noise detection, and if you clap your hands, you can see actually where the noise comes from.
That's great, and we can see our voices.
You can see the voices, and it is important that you can assign the noise to a certain location, as you can see in this little grid model. That's the way how we identify the vehicle that produced the noise, which becomes more and more important to many customers, because noise actually can make people sick, can make people ill. More and more customers ask us about sensor fusion and integration of features. So that's what we are showcasing, what we're showing here. Besides our existing products, and you've probably seen the TraffiPole that has been awarded 2 years ago, a massive piece of law enforcement system on the one hand, but yeah, sensor fusion, sensor integration, using additional sensors like the noise detector, using software for artificial intelligence, integrating these functionality. That is what we are showing here, and that is what we're driving going forward. Some suppliers, and I've been walking around yesterday briefly, show systems that promise to do all in one. Coming from a camera manufacturer background, we believe that there is limits to these solutions. So yes, we're integrating sensor technology, and yes, software and artificial intelligence allows us integrating more and more features, but there is limits to that. So we believe, and you can see, for example, for the distracted driving solution, we believe you need some, from a photography and from a visual perspective, you need good systems, good camera, and you need the right angle, for example, to make sure that you have the best possible outcome. So for example, if you want to detect mobile phone usage, it makes definitely more sense to look from above into the car, because people try to hide the usage of mobile phones. So if you just look from a typical speed camera angle, you'll probably not detect all these things. It's not about detecting something sometimes, but it's detecting the right things almost every time.
What is the latest on the TraffiPole? Because I remember last time Intertraffic, it was Innovation Award winner.
It was.
And I was certainly very impressed with it, being part of the jury, and it was such a great innovation. And so, what is the latest on that story? Is it out there and having fun, so to speak?
It is. It is out there having fun. We've sold hundreds of them, so yeah, I think it was really a great thing to introduce to the market, reducing CO2 emission. That was the reason for the award. Well, the latest thing, as you can see here today, is that we added a double head. So last time, if you remember, there was the single head. Now coming more and more into the markets, we've rolled out them, for example, in places like Qatar and other places. We now added another head, so we can use more cameras and added more flexibility. But well, the basic still is the same. What we added, apart from our existing speed and red light enforcement technology, is what we call moving vehicle offenses. So we're detecting now illegal turners, illegal U-turners, block the box, tailgating, other infringements, using object detection and video analytics.
In your new role as Senior Vice President, congratulations by the way.
Thank you.
You're overseeing the whole world of Jenoptik, and what's that world looking like? Where are the growth areas for you that are coming up?
Well, I mean, first of all, Jenoptik really is known for having a really widespread across all nations. We sometimes say from the shores to Norway to the deserts of Oman, we're installing the systems, and we are adding new emerging markets to that. So we are now really successful in Latin America, signed massive contracts in places like Ecuador, Colombia, and also looking into emerging markets in Africa. So we are active in Nigeria, for example, over the past weeks and months. And I believe while Europe, as our domestic markets, is still the basis of our business, our foundation of our business. Well, yeah, I mean, growth comes from these emerging markets, and that's where we are putting more and more effort into, in terms of investments, in terms of people, in terms of, getting in touch with local partners and authorities to expand our business.